Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be taking you through my foundation drawer in its current state, and we're going to declutter some. So you'll have to let me know if you like these videos. I'm going to do this more in just a casual, laid-back style, as you can tell. But yeah, I've got all of my foundations ready to go. We're going to do a before and after of what my foundation drawer looks like, and we've got a ton of foundations to go through. So I also want to mention really quickly that I thought about asking you guys if for future declutter videos, if you may want to win the items that I am passing along. All of the items I'm passing along are gently used items. They're not expired. I made sure to throw out all the expired items. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. Check the info box down below and you'll have to comment and if that's something you guys would even be interested in. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so you are about to see the wrath of disorganization at its finest. So try not to judge, but here we go. This is what I'm currently dealing with. Alright, so we have everything dumped out on my little rug here. I've only watched a few of these videos in the past, so I don't exactly know how to do these properly, but I'm just going to sort out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to pass along or potentially give away. Maybe if some of you guys want some of this stuff that's still good. But I will say the first two products I'm going to mention I'm definitely tossing because they are well past their expiration day, I'm sure. And these are the MAC Full Coverage Cream Foundation. So this is basically just a cream foundation compact. And I've had these definitely for over a year now. Definitely, I would say more like a year and a half. And these are great if you like full-on heavy coverage glam. Like I'm talking glam, 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 heavy coverage. That's not going to be for everyday wear. It's definitely on the thicker side, and it's also a little bit more tedious to apply. So I'm going to toss these because they are definitely expired. Next up are the Urban Decay One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfectors. I have two in the shades medium and light medium. I was sent these back in the summer by Urban Decay, and honestly I did not really wear these that much. They are definitely still good because I got them towards the end of the summer, but I just honestly I like my Complexion Rescue a lot better, and I just didn't reach for them enough, so I'm going to put these in the pass pile. Next up is Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Wear Foundation. I have two shades. I have Soft Beige, which is my summer color, and 100 Ivory, which is what I wear right now. Both of the expiration dates on these say, one says 2/2018 and one says 12/2017. That is a really long expiration date. That is super long. I don't know. I highly doubt I'll keep those for that long, but these are two of my favorite drugstore foundations. They have a nice medium to full coverage. I talk about it a lot, so I'm going to keep it. Next up is Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundations. I have two shades. I have Buff and Warm Ivory. Here's some swatches of the two if you guys want to see those. The top is Warm Ivory, the bottom is Buff. I really did like this foundation, but these are pretty expensive and these shades no longer match me. I think I'm going to keep one. I think I'm going to keep the shade Buff to wear in the summertime, and then maybe pass along Warm Ivory just because, why isn't this dang thing focusing? Autofocus, come through for me please. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep one shade just because I don't see the point in having two of these. They're almost identical, and yeah, my camera is sucking right now. Alright, so these bad boys are the Estee Lauder Double Wear Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup Foundations, and I have every single shade in these. I did a campaign with Estee Lauder when these foundations launched, and they sent me a few of the colors, and then after they did the actual online launch or in-store launch, they ended up sending me every single shade that they have. So these are just the ones I had in my collection from previously that I was using, and I have 4 colors. I have Fresco, I have Shell Beige, Ivory Beige, and Sand. Now Sand is this color right here. This matches me perfectly right now. Like, this is a perfect color match for me. It's just like, looks like nothing on my skin. It looks like my actual skin. So I'm definitely going to keep this one because I do like this foundation. It's a nice light medium coverage. I wouldn't say it stays on the best, even though it is a double wear formula. I would say that it has like, I don't know, 5 to 6 hour wear, but it still looks pretty on the skin. So I think I'm going to pass on these 3 shades. I have Fresco, Ivory Beige, and Shell Beige. And Fresco is more of a lighter color, and then these are more medium shades. So I think I'm going to put these in the pass pile because I already have some more that I'm either going to have to pass along to later down the line or find something to do with them. Next up is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Sticks. I have Y225, which is my current color, and Y335, which is my summer shade. Here are some swatches if you want to see the colors. Obviously, the bottom one is my color now. But I'm definitely keeping these because they just launched back in the... Whoa, when did these launch? No, these launched back like last February, I guess, but I still don't think they're expired. I'm going to keep using them just for the sake of not having to go out and buy any more, but I do use these frequently. I love the formula. Nice medium full coverage, dewy finish, lasts all day. I think these are one of the best foundations or one of the best foundation formulas on the market currently. Next, we have one of my current favorite foundation formulas, which is the Clinique Super Balanced Silk Foundation. I have Silk Sahara, which is this shade right here, and Silk Shell, which Silk Shell is my winter color, Silk Sahara would be my summer color, and then I also have Silk Cream Chamois. I called it Cream Chamomile one time, and this girl literally freaked out on me. Only because I heard a Clinique rep call it that. So, it's called Cream Chamois, I guess. So, I don't use this color right here, Cream Chamois. It is, you know, Clinique's colors can tend to run a little bit pink, even though they say that they're golden or neutral. This one runs a little bit like peachy, salmony on me. So, I think I'm going to put this in the pass pile just because I use Silk Sahara and Silk Shell pretty much on the reg weekly. I will mix the two together to get my perfect color because Silk Shell is a little bit too fair for me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep these two. Next up, 2 of my favy tinted moisturizers, the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizers. I have Finland, which is my light color right now, and then St. Moritz, which is my darker shade. St. Moritz probably needs to go into the trash. I can remember having this back 2 years ago when we went on a cruise. It's the only foundation I took, and I am just willing to bet that it is getting close to its due date. And plus, I only have, it feels like it's to about right here. So I think I'm going to put this in my toss pile because I just don't feel like it's good anymore. But I got Finland at the beginning of this past year, around like February or March, so I'm going to stick with it. I feel like it's probably still good. Next is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I also have this in the shade Finland, and gosh, you know what? I have a love-hate relationship with this because I love the way it looks when I first apply it, but I feel like I just don't love the way it looks by the end of the day. And this launched, I believe, this past February is when these came out. And this tube was from the first launch. So it should still be good. And it's a pretty full tube. So I think I'm going to put this in my pass pile. I hate to do it. I hate to because I don't hate this product. I just don't wear it enough. Just simply for the fact that, you know, I don't feel like it looks amazing on my skin by the end of the day. You know what? This also kills me. This is NARS Sheer Glow, one of my all-time favorite foundations, but it needs to be tossed. This bottle, I don't even know how old this bottle is, if I'm being totally honest. And it's in the color Santa Fe, which is my summer color, so I won't be able to wear this until summer anyways. But you know what, it just pains me to throw it out because it's only like, oh, I guess there's like half a bottle left in there. but it is definitely expired. Gosh, I don't even know when I got this. It is totally expired, so it's going out. I love this foundation though. It will be repurchased. This is Makeup Forever Water Blend. You guys know I raved about this when it first launched this past summer. I have probably 6 or 7 shades in this, but I'm only going to show you 2 because these are the 2 that I'm going to pass along, just simply because they don't ever really match my skin tone category, and they're the shades R330 and Y215. Y215 is one of the lightest shades you can get. R330 is kind of like a medium shade with a rose tone to it. I don't prefer the rosy tones. So these are the ones I'm going to toss. I'm going to keep my regular shade, which is Y225, and then I also mix with Y405. So these will be passed along though. Next up is a Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid. I don't have a winter shade in this right now. I have a Y315 and Y235, but neither of these match me right now. However, I do love this foundation formula, and these were from the original launch this past spring, I think. So they should still be good, but I do have one color that I never wear, and that is R330. Again, this has a little bit more of that rosy tone to it. It's a light medium shade, and I just never pick it up for the fact that it is more of a rosy undertone. So this will be going in my pass pile. This is how many collection rescues I currently have. I don't really know how it got this way. Bare Minerals does send me Complexion Rescue. Anytime, really, I get a PR package from Bare Minerals, they include Complexion Rescue because they know how much I like it. And yeah, this is the result of that. I have 2, 4, I actually have more in other places that are still in the box, but these are ones that, some of these aren't even open, but I have a tan, I have basically 3 gingers right here, and I have a wheat, which is like the light medium shade. So this ginger is almost like completely out, so let's just go ahead and finish that up because it's not expired. But I'm definitely going to be giving away or tossing, not tossing, what am I trying to say here? I'm going to be putting the tan shade in the pass pile because I'm just never dark enough to be tan. But I'm going to keep the rest because I will use these, you guys. I am almost out of my vanilla shade, which is what I currently wear. So I'm just forever like going to keep repurchasing these. So there's no point in passing them or giving them away. Look at this. Both of these gingers still have the seal on them. Like, they know I'm all about that ginger life. It Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination and just the regular CC Plus CC creams. I love both of these. I have the shades light and medium in these, and I think that they're great. They're not expired. I still use them, so I'm going to keep them. MAC Face and Body. This is not expired. I actually got this shade probably just a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago. It's the shade C2. Which would be my current shade in the face and body, and I love this. I mix this with a lot of foundations just to give it that more skin-like texture, so I'm going to be holding on to this one. Lancome Tint Idole. I love, love, love this foundation. I got this back in, it's really weird, I remember the month I got this, but I got it back in May because I took it on vacation with me when we went to Florida. And I love this foundation. It's pretty much one of the only matte foundations, other than another one I'm fixing to show you, that works on my skin. It has just this gorgeous kind of full coverage look to it. It stays on nicely throughout the day. And yeah, it's definitely one of the best matte foundations that I have ever tried. That works for my skin. Clinique Beyond Perfecting. This again has been a favorite of mine recently, and this is the other foundation I was saying is more of a matte finish, but still looks really nice on my skin. So I have 3 shades. I have Alabaster, which is what currently matches me the best. I have Golden Neutral, which is this middle shade that would match me great in the summertime. And then I have Buttermilk on the end, which I have not used at all. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this along because the undertone doesn't look the best on me. It says that it has a neutral undertone, but it looks a little peachy on me. So if you have light medium skin with more of that like salmon undertone, or you don't mind that undertone, Buttermilk is definitely, or Buttermilk would fall under that category. So this is going to go in the pass pile. Next up is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love this foundation. I wear the shade currently, I think, Ivory. This is Sand Beige, number 207, and I just didn't like the way this color looked on me. I didn't think it matched me even when I did have self-tan. And it says it doesn't expire until May of 2018. What is up with these drugstore foundations not expiring for like 5 years? What is up with that? So this is going to go in my pass pile, but I do love this foundation formula. This color just doesn't exactly work for me. Dior Air Flash, I recently did a review on this because I just picked this up a month ago, and y'all know I'm going to use this crap up because it was expensive AF. This foundation is like a $65 foundation. I bought it during the VIB Rouge sale, so I got it for a little bit cheaper. But honestly, I like it. I would never pay that price for it again. I mean, it did not blow me away to where I feel like I would go out and purchase it again unless it was on sale. But I'm going to use it up because I paid for it, and it was expensive. This is the Lancome Tint Adult Cushion Foundation, and I have this in my summer color, which is Bisque W, I think. The hardest thing with Lancome foundations is that, oh, hello there. Fancy setup, isn't it? The hardest thing with Lancome foundations, in my opinion, is picking a shade, because their shades are different. Even if it's still the Tint Adult formula, the shades still are different. I do not have the same color in any of my Lancome foundations, but I love this foundation formula. It is the only cushion foundation that I find to be full coverage. This is like a solid medium full coverage. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It lasts, and honestly, I should not be saying this because hello, look at the crap I still have back there, but I think I may get my winter shade in this. Don't judge me, but I really like this foundation, so I'm gonna keep this because I just got it back in the fall time, and it'll work for me here in a few months, hopefully. So this is Lancome Tint Adult Makeup Stick, and it's just a foundation stick, as you can see. This one is in the shade, what is this color? Bisque W, 250 Bisque W. Well, my cushion was 280 Bisque W. See what I mean? The numbers are always different, or the names are different, so it's hard to pick your shade. This is like a light medium shade, and the coverage again is, in my opinion, a solid medium coverage. I like this. I'm going to keep it because if I just throw on a little bit of self-tan, this color matches me perfectly, and I don't know, I like it. It's portable, looks good. I love the Tint Adult formula. This is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude foundation stick. I like these foundation sticks. I recently got these from a friend of mine who works for Clinique. And this one is in the shade Intense Ivory, number 8. Now my problem is that the undertone, again, just does not really match me. This is definitely more of a pinky, salmony undertone, and it doesn't work for my skin right now. And I honestly just feel like I need to go and just figure out what the best color for me would be in this, because I did like this. It's a light, maybe medium coverage foundation. But again, it's really portable and quick for those of you who just want something fast to apply. So I think I'm going to put this color in my pass collection down there because the color's not working for me at all. Last but not least is the Lorac Natural Performance Foundation. I love this stuff. I just repurchased this actual bottle probably about 4 months ago, and my current shade, actually this is probably a little too dark for me right now, but this is just their light medium shade, and I rave about this foundation all the time. I love Lorac Perfection Powder with this foundation. This foundation is so gorgeous. Every single one of you guys that said you went out and took the plunge to buy it said that you loved it. I mean, I have not had a person come forward and say that they hated this foundation after buying it off of my recommendation. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but it is a great foundation. It is a lovely medium coverage, great for daily wear. You can also wear it for special events. I did a wedding tutorial with this foundation and it looked amazing, so I'm keeping this because it's pretty much new and I freaking love it. Okay, so all in all, I ended up tossing only 4 that were expired, or 4, and I'm doing a pass along with 20 foundations, which is this corner over here. So I managed to pass along 20 of those, and I still don't know about the whole giveaway thing, just because I don't know if anyone would be interested in that since they are used. Obviously I would sanitize them if they are products that touch my face beforehand, but I don't know, just let me know. I don't even know how I would end up doing that. And then all in all, I ended up with 24 foundations to keep. So that just sounds really bad, even just coming out of my mouth. But if you think about it, I had over 40 foundations in my collection. So it feels really good to purge some of those, pass them along, and I feel pretty confident with my selection that I still have. Okay, so all in all, I would say this looks much better, much more organized. I feel replenished. My soul is revived that I can reach into my makeup drawer now and you know, see my foundations and get an idea of which one I actually want to use for the day now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that declutter series. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave those down below. Also, be sure to let me know if any of you guys would be interested in winning these products or just having me send them to you since they are gently used. Read the description box down below if you are interested, and that'll give you some details on how you could be picked. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.